Hello there, welcome back to the Supernova 16 tournament. Indeed, a couple of hours ago, we had our first batch of round of 32 matches with the mobile crew getting one win and one loss on the board, with the latest match being CJ Rocco Camaro winning 2-0 against Major. We've got another round of 32 match ahead of you, and then hopefully, if all goes well, a round of 64 match. After that, I am joined here in commentary by Kristen. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing?
I am excited. This is my first time comsing for this tournament, so I'm really excited to be here and to watch some 16. Both these players are great, so it's going to be a great match.
All right, and yeah, let's introduce these players. In fact, if you've observed the round of 64 match, of course, you will already know them. But on one side, on the blue side, we have got a poke. No somber story this time. We'll get you back down to earth. Hello there. How are you doing?
Hello, how's it going? I'm
uh,
excited for this match. Well, yeah, just have fun.
Indeed. Your, I guess, opponent quality, I guess, has increased, right? You're facing a 15-2x instead of a 5x, which means that this matchup can, in theory, be quite a bit more complicated. Does this change how you plan to approach it in any way?
At least for I guess the way I approach the game, probably not. I'll still do all the same strats. I'm just hoping that I can get a good time. Like last match I got a 15, and I feel like if I can do that consistently, that should be good.
Right, yeah. How much, cause, like, when, you played the match against Leprosi, you were, like, away for a while, right? And then, like, you, came into play. So since then, you've presumably been, like, here. Have you played any more Mario since the Leprosi match?
Yeah, a little bit. Probably a few more like hours, probably like in total since that match. Probably like 8 hours in like 4 days or something. So like 2 hours a day.
Not too
Not
bad.
that much, but like a good amount, I would say.
Alright, alright. Has that been, like, 16, or has that been, like, other categories?
16. Mostly just 16. Yeah. I kind of stopped the 9-star grind for a bit just to focus on this.
There. And then on the other side, we have got Benedict. Hello there.
Hello.
Now, I do happen to notice that you're practicing a certain trick in Dark World that may have the name of a certain player in this call. But how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Um, I mean, yeah. How are you feeling heading into this match? Do you consider yourself to be, I guess, the underdog?
I mean, pretty objectively, yeah.
That's fair, but hey,
Like,
you've got a lot of tournament experience.
yeah.
Play a lot in this environment. Uh, is there anything in specific that you're aiming to try to achieve out of this match?
Um, I don't know. I'd like to win, but
This fair. that, that would yeah. I mean, I guess I can't debate that. But overall, welcome in.
yeah.
And yeah, you can tell I've not really prepared around the 32 questions as much. It's kind of a weird in between round, you know, where like you're not at the best of fives, but you're past the introduction, so kind of around. But we shall get to this round and get prepared if y'all runners are ready for it.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
good.
all right then. Well, I mean, I didn't ask Kristen if you had any questions.
No, I think we're ready to just jump right into it. The runner's ready. I'm ready.
All right, then. Yeah, you can count us down.
Okay, we'll reset on go, and I'll start at 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Go.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right, the runners are off here to the Mario now. You have definitely been around a couple of Supernova streams. You know, you've been around chat and stuff. How has how, do you have any expectations after seeing how other races in this tournament have gone?
No, I think that I'm just excited. I think best of three is really interesting, right? Because you at least get to see two races, and I selfishly love when it goes to game three, right? So you can see even
course.
more races. But I do love to see like how after the first race goes, how people change their strats, adjust, or just like jump right back in. And anything can happen in 16. So yeah, I'm excited. Both these players are great. They both have 15s. I think it's gonna be an awesome matchup.
Yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting. Both players also did quite alright in their first matchups. Poke, especially having gotten a 15 on I think game one against Leprosi, which you know was pretty impressive considering Poke hadn't played for like nearly any Mario for a long time since that matchup, but has played more events. So we will officially find out: does playing Mario make you better at Mario? Because for a lot of times it turns out that no. Sometimes if you take a break for 2 months and randomly hop on the game, that's like better.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it can really go either way. Both runners hitting pretty clean LBLJs, which we love to see. It's always a disappointment when you have like an LBLJ meltdown. So that's a pretty upsetting start for a tourney, but both of them hitting it no problem.
Yeah, indeed. A lot of the times in tournaments, and that's why 16 maybe doesn't get called the best race category, right? Because you screw up LBOJ. Okay, race decided. But
Yeah.
trying to prevent that as much as possible. Look on a very awkward
Oh,
situation there. Yeah, that
you
entire
hate to
Dark
see a
World
Dark
is
World
scuffed.
death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially that late though. I mean, it's bad anytime, but like you're already like almost to the end of the stage and die. That definitely gives Benedict a little.
Okay, we're back in Fury.
We're back.
Are
Welcome
we?
back, everybody.
We should be. Okay. My apologies. We should be
No,
back. Yes, this is that scuffed moment where, you know, a PC's booting up. Alright.
it's not a tourney if something scuffed doesn't happen, you know? So it's all part of the charm.
Indeed. It's not a tournament if you get to not see it for a couple of minutes, you know, because a random thing has happened. But it doesn't impact the players,
Exactly.
so they get to
Yeah.
keep running.
They get
And
to keep running, and it looks like Benedict is still ahead by a pretty big margin here over Poke. But a Dark World Death will do that, so that's not surprising to see now that we're back.
yeah, I mean, I didn't really see it, but I mean, from how the gaps are, it seems like these Womps has gone relatively standard, yeah. It's just kind of the position from the Dark World Death there from Poke does that quite a bit. Benedict throwing away the bomb.
Benedict throwing that bomb away. Gonna back it up.
Yeah, no Klepto, which is interesting. Some players opt to do that. From that spot. But Post now heading into the basement. He'll be, of course, hoping that Benedict drops some time somewhere.
Okay, better looking bomb for Benedict this time. And he's in.
Indeed. Get in there. Will Poke try to flag our list? Ooh, we will.
We will.
Promising? Oh, let's go.
Beautiful.
There we go. That is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the first successful flag list. I think there has been an attempt or two. I think Kano tried it one time. Didn't really work. But Poke has pulled it off.
Very swag to see in a race.
This is... We're going a direction. We're
Oh, okay. So both runners struggling with pillarless the first try. But can back it up, no problem.
Yeah, only have that one backup though because of course the flag list. So it needs to get an
we're hoping for better this time. Yeah.
See? Promising. All right.
We're in. Beautiful. Maybe just a little bit of race nerves. Both runners having a little bit of trouble with the first try pillarless. Totally understandable, but both got it that second time. No problem.
Yeah, Benedict getting there. The Logless has done a pretty well to, you know, keep this lead, right? Kind of needs to consolidate when you're given, like, such a major time advantage. Like, you can technically coast it to the end if you just do a clean run all the way. So far, Benedict's run has been absolutely clean enough to allow for that. I think Poke might have been aiming for a different star, but I think like got burned or something and then went for a volcano.
Yeah, he did get burned on the way, so I think he did just a little bit of an adjustment to a different star. Yeah, like you said, Benedict just playing super clean right now. Poke's having a little bit of just like tiny mistakes here and there, but you know, when when the run is, you know, 16, 17 minutes long, those tiny mistakes are huge, especially in a race setting.
I mean, especially when you factor in the fact that Poke does like the advanced variant of almost everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It makes it very high level stuff that goes wrong very easily. So probably more likely to, you know, settle into the next races probably. So a lot of this like movement might get cleaned up.
And Benedict's headed to HMC.
Together so far. Yeah, that's gonna get by. Yeah. Working out. Poke going to be getting out of LLL right about now. After getting this. So, I didn't quite get... what was Benedict's exit time? It was like 8:41. Yeah, so it's about like 50 seconds that Poke is behind, which is a lot. We need to see.
It's a pretty big gap. Yeah.
Like, there are
But
mistakes that make up that time, but there's like not many. Here's the sign clip. Poke does do this.
Oh, nice. Getting sign clip. Okay.
There we go.
Very cool. Poke going for all of the swag points this race.
Yeah, this is true. If Poke doesn't win the race, Poke's winning the swag title. or something. Yes.
Definitely winning the style points for sure. Gonna need a pretty big mistake from Benedict to catch up, but anything can happen in BLJs. A death in bits could bring this much closer. It really just depends, but Benedict's been playing super clean, so it's unlikely we'll see something like that, but, you know, anything could happen.
I mean, that is like a pretty crazy, like, 1032 HMC exit. Which, you know, just for context, the BPT is still PB. Like,
That's huge.
eh,
Oh,
that might not make that be true anymore, but, you know.
nice backup, though. Missing the punch grab, but pretty clean dive.
Oh,
Right, just like that, he's through.
indeed, a poke exiting HMC at about like 11:20, which, if you consider, of course, how much time that Dark Road Death loses, it does point out that this has been a pretty good run otherwise, right? Like, if you retract that, that's probably around Benedict's time, maybe a little faster.
It just shows how like good of a runner Poke is, that you can have a death in Dark World and still have a pretty wild fast time out of HMC. It's very impressive.
Benedict lining up a front sub here. There we go. He is allowed to look at the sub more because we're on emulator. Really observe it, you know.
Yeah, Poke had a little bit of a cleaner MIPS than Benedict has. And hit and chip.
All the
More
style
style points.
Yeah. What are we missing? What could what could make the style points even higher?
Maybe we'll see a fire CBLJ from Poke.
Yeah. Oops, not acting kind to Benedict, yeah. Not gonna allow this cycle. Oh, and the bullies want to come by it. Alright.
Ooh, that made me a little nervous, but okay, we're up.
Jump dive this. Alright. Good start to the fire seat from Poke.
Yeah, very clean so far.
Ah, but that's not gonna be possible anymore.
Curse.
Yeah. There's always one rollout. But either way, I mean, getting a nice cycle. It's gonna save a bit of time on Benedict, but you know, the amount of time left to do these incremental catch-ups is dwindling down.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a good job catching up, but we don't have a ton of time left, so.
Indeed. Something needs to happen. It is in Benedict's best interest to not have anything happen. And for the run to just end.
We'll see how these BLJs go. Yeah.
BLJ's best interest to be annoying.
Oh.
That, I think, will... Yeah.
Okay.
It was just about.
First try, albeit a little bit of... It was a little slower than Benedict probably wants, but...
Yeah, I mean...
The second one going much faster.
Getting through is already a relief, right, when your catch is late. Also getting through.
Beautiful.
Poke's gonna give it a go. We might see, like, I don't know, a task long jump or whatever. But, Benedict going for this triple jump. There we go.
Oh, beautiful BLJs from Poke. That second BLJ. Huge. And Benedict does have to win by 8 seconds, so there is a little bit of an offset for the platform.
For it. Oh, he's getting it.
Task long jump.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
It doesn't really get the cycle for because I think we missed a speed kit, but... More swag points.
More style points from Poke. If Benedict misses a throw, Poke could possibly close this gap even more.
Will Benedict have clean throws? Throw number 1 will be hidden.
Mm-hmm.
Second one. No. It's
It's
very
a little
close.
wide.
But Poe doesn't get it either, so we're
Poke's
fine.
also missing. Yeah.
Benedict gets to go at it again. This time it's pretty easy. And that will be 3.
Should do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Took a little
GG's.
hop. Okay. I don't think it was catching up, right? If it. That one throw didn't miss. Benedict closes it out at a 16-19. I mean, Poke probably, not the most satisfied with, of course, the Dark World, but afterwards, I think things went alright.
Well, I mean, even with the Dark World Death being that close of a race is just still very, very, very impressive from Poke. But GG's to Benedict and Poke on
Yes.
round 1.
Hello. Benedict, you have taken game 1 with that 16-19. How are you feeling?
I didn't think I was gonna win with that end game, but I don't know. This was very close, I guess.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, if you consider, the time penalty,
Yeah.
that would have been like, what, 16:27, and Poke got 16:32. So it really was like 5 seconds away from like winning with, if you consider the handicap. But Benedict, I mean, you managed to pull it off. Are you satisfied with that run?
The basement was pretty good, and the start actually. The end was a bit sloppy, but it's fine. I won.
Yeah,
That's all I needed.
win's a win. On the other side, Poke, do you have any opinions on your run there?
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate Dark World at the start. And I had to like just bring back all that I lost in some way. So, I mean, pretty close. I didn't expect it to be so close. So,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
They
Like,
got
I thought I was cooked at the start.
Yeah, you did get a lot of cool things. So, throughout the
Definitely
run.
had a lot of style points. that run,
Indeed,
for
yes.
sure.
We were
Lots of cool tricks.
we were counting the style points. There were a lot of accumulated ones. So
That counts for something.
yeah, indeed.
Definitely. And it was very close. So great run. Outside of the Dark World Death, still managed to claw it back and stay really, really close. So well done.
Yeah. I mean, I think we can just get ourselves into race 2 if you gamers are ready for it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready as well, then.
Amazing. Okay. If you're ready, we'll reset on go. And I'll start at 5. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Look.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, the runners are back to running. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to, of course, see the very beginning of the run, especially from Poke, who, fun fact, is the only runner that plays with, who has the layout with rounded edges. Yeah, it looks interesting. I'm not sure if it looks the best with this layout, which is, very square.
I didn't even notice until you pointed it out.
Oh no, now you can unsee it.
It's exciting to see what's going to happen in race 2. I feel like you get the race 1 nerves out, you get a fresh start, brand new run. Anything can happen.
Yeah, that start is going to be very important because, as both Poke and Benedict showcased that they are very much so capable of pulling through, right? Like a clean run throughout for a lot of the simpler moments. So it's about minimizing like kind of like the big errors, right? Because like both runners were basically getting 15s, right? If you don't consider like the Dark Road Death and like the Fire Sea thing for Benedict, like they're both doing very well. Oh, but Benedict. Or Poke will get in.
This is a good start for Poke.
But Poke wants I should be able to line this up. Yep. Getting in there, not too bad. But getting in, messing around a little bit on these elevators, and of course that makes the cycle a bit weird. So needs to be able to properly maneuver it. And now.
Just hopefully playing it nice and careful here,
Nice.
so we don't
Yeah.
see another death.
It ended up not being too bad. I think it's because, the start was pretty fast, right? It was like the Super start. Double thirsty as well. And, alright. Surviving.
Much better Dark World for Poke this time around.
Yeah, I mean, doing the thing that you got wrong in the first race correctly, it's always like a sigh of relief, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big
Yeah, I
moment.
can imagine you're in your head a lot. Like, okay, let me not die in Dark World. Let me not die in Dark World. So good to just get that out of the way early.
Yeah, and, it's now going to have a more fresh mind heading into Mom's Fortress, and perhaps more importantly than having a fresh mind, having a lead.
Mm-hmm.
That's also pretty important. Oh. Benedict getting a mildly limp throw. I think struggling to grab Bowser.
Not the worst. That's better than throwing Bowser off the edge and not hitting the bomb, but still, not the cleanest.
Yeah. Alright, Womps. Hopefully this time we'll get to see Womps, and, my computer won't, like, be very mean and cut you off while you're speaking.
Oh, Poke missing. Cannonless. Gonna back it up.
Yeah. The Saw backup is so smooth. Like, the movement, it feels very clean.
Mm-hmm.
So, I lucky don't even mind.
Benedict joining Poke and Womps. Not too far behind here. Gonna go for texture this time, playing it a little safer.
Oh.
Still missing though.
Not getting. See, now this becomes complicated. How well acquainted are we at these backups? We're going for soft order. We're going down the pecking order of Cannonless.
Tried and true.
Yeah, that will work.
That'll work. And that's, if you're Benedict, you want to see those little time losses to help you get caught back up. Yeah, hitting that texture first try.
Yes. Also, before anybody notices, Matt. Okay, there we go. I was wondering because I don't know. Since Benedict timers have been freezing. That's on Benedict's end. It did stop at a cool number. I can try double jump Alice for Poke. Not gonna work. As definitely complicated the situation here and has allowed Benedict a way back into it after the LBOJ mishap. And
with a little bit of a lead.
yeah, I mean, it's gonna head into basement if an interesting possibility. And Poke doesn't have that game to lose anymore, right? In best of 3, lose 1, you're already back against the wall.
I think it's going to come down to who has a cleaner pillarless. to take that lead back.
Benedict throwing away the bomb. But Poke, of course, doesn't do plus first. This worked last time, so we might as well try it again. And nope.
And
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That intentional.
Okay.
I don't know enough about Fly Eyeless. Backups
Back
to really
up,
know.
though.
Crazy backup though.
Yeah, that was kind of a wild backup.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Benedict's timer must be is frozen on like his end. It might just minimize it or something. I don't know. That's what happens in live stream when you like drag it off screen. I don't know. Less. Alright, I mean, both runners getting past SSL with pretty similar amounts of damage, right? They had to back up one thing, the other two went pretty alright.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, into LLL. Benedict cannot really much time of you know, if it was race 1, Benedict didn't really lose time in this portion of the run. Ooh. Walkie going way too far for Poke.
Okay, just going for it. And okay, third time's a charm.
Yeah. Gotta be scared to do
Yeah,
2 HP.
Yeah. Benedict did have a very clean basement last race. So a little bit of, you know, iffiness here and there is not the end of the world. But when it's this close, you definitely want to just play as clean as you can.
Absolutely. I mean, Benedict is playing this clean like portion of the run, and basement's pretty long, right? Which means that like when you keep playing this cleanly, it starts to you know really make it hard for your opponent to catch up, and especially if your opponent is aware of what's going on, it can feel you know almost kind of frustrating, right? Because like they're not doing an error.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do we know if either of them watch the races as they run? Have you asked them about that in the past, or?
I think Poke doesn't, but I'm not sure. I might have actually asked in the Poke Lacrosse match, but I don't remember.
You've interviewed so many runners, it's okay
Yeah.
if you don't remember every answer from all of them. Just curious. I feel like I've never had to do a race. I don't think I'd be able to watch. I think it would just stress me out too much. But I know some runners like the knowledge and it helps them. So I think it's always just interesting to hear what people like to do.
It depends how like adaptable you are as a runner, right? Like how many things do you know, right? Because like if you know like if you're relatively confident like 3 different things, you know, it's useful to know that way, you know, which one to like pull out of like the deck, you know, like you have like a deck of moves. But there's some runners that are kind of like locked into like their strats and the things that they do and they practice. And in that case, it's probably better to just play your game.
See sign clip from Poke. Let's see.
Backflip.
Oh, I'm not gonna get it this time.
Interesting enough, we see Poke back up sign clip with box jump, which is not something that you necessarily see sign clip doers do, because a lot of the time, you know, they'll back it up with like emergency exit or something, and then go for sign clip again. But not Poke.
Yeah.
Poke just kind of bails on it.
Yeah, I wonder, does he do that in RTA too, or is it just for the race? Like, okay, I'll do it once for the race, and then if it's not hitting, we're just gonna move on. And it looks like Benedict's timer is back.
Indeed. Welcome back, Benedict Timer. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. Alright, speaking of Benedict Timer, it's gonna be at 11:00 when Benedict gets out of HMC. And I mean, with the tinier time losses from Poke, you can really see how the lead has definitely built itself up, like quite dramatically, actually. It's becoming quite significant, and Benedict is in control of the situation with this type of lead. Poke can't really catch it up without something happening to Benedict. Yeah, Poke, 11:34.
Clean whips from Benedict this time.
I got the Mips grab and getting into DDD. Can Poke get the punch grab? Poke gets the punch grab. Poke is now in DDD. Benedict is majority of the way through. Will be going for that front sub. Yeah.
Line it up.
Nice.
Very nice.
Poke also managing the
think
chip.
Poke got
Yeah.
Chip.
He's definitely gonna be fighting. We'll see. How's the Fire Sea gonna go?
Yeah, Miss Cycle could help close the gap for Poke.
For sure. Benedict gets pull glitch.
Beautiful.
Poke struggling on the front sub there. We want to see.
And Benedict hitting that cycle, no problem.
It tried it a couple of times and eventually got the front sub. But yeah, he's heading to Fire Sea dramatically behind here. I mean, Benedict could be on the verge of, pretty, for real upset, sending a 15-0x runner down in round 2. Pretty big news. Poke will be going for that BOJ. Maybe heard our suggestion.
I love to see it.
Oh, do we get it? Ah, so close to getting the second, but we got the BOJ.
Very cool to see in a race. Poke probably just knows that with that front sub, he just needs to make up time anywhere that he can. So we're going to pull out those very fancy strats to just try to pull ahead as much as possible.
And he's trying to do something, but this fight's pretty long. Bowser does this jump, the platform shakes around for way longer than physics would realistically allow. Benedict BOJs. Not immediate. Second try.
Second try. Very clean second try.
Yeah, it's gonna be good enough for the current situation. Oh well, there we go. Gonna get by. Didn't get stuck waiting, which can sometimes happen.
Yeah.
Let's see. When are they gonna pull? Here's a triple jump. There we go. Or gets the BOJ immediately.
Clean.
Yeah, trying to
Clean from Poke.
get in the stage, but Benedict is moving. Went for moving left. Gets it.
And the instant BLJ from Poke. Beautiful to see, even if it's probably not going to be enough for him to really catch up. Benedict's going to need something pretty tragic to happen.
Yeah, also gets this TAS long jump both
Nice
times.
long jump.
Crazy thing to get 2 times, by the way.
So swaggy.
Yeah.
Oh, but bonking the platform.
Back point.
I got 1 from Benedict, 2 from Benedict.
And 3 from
3.
Benedict. Benedict
3
has
clean ones.
done it. Hulk is getting sent down to the loser's bracket round 2 after Benedict pulls through 2 very, very good runs at the end of the day. And ends up going... Well...
GG's.
Yeah, GG's. Benedict's already back here. Cause I never had time to deafen Benedict before Benedict just leaves the call. So we're already here. This is the behind the scenes, y'all. Yeah, Poke gonna close out deep, but it's just not gonna quite be enough. Hello, runners.
Hello.
GG's.
Hello.
GG's.
So, Benedict, you have done it. With that 16-21, you have taken game 2, and you have won the race and the match. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I mean, crazy runs, no?
The start kind of made me really nervous, and I was just trying to, like, warms and basements, try and get my mental a bit back. Yeah, I thought I was gonna lose this. I was kind of trying to, like, tell myself, okay, you got a race 3, just chill out. And yeah, I guess it worked.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the LBOJ definitely did impact it, but you know, it's not like that big of a time loss compared to a lot of others. So managed to eventually work itself out. So GG's there. And for Poke, do you have any opinions on that run?
Well, I guess I didn't hit the cool stuff I wanted to hit.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. But I did. That was cool. That I hit like the BLJ part of Fire Sea BLJ.
Yeah, that was cool.
Cycle. I was. Oh my
And
God,
pass long
I wanted
jump.
that so badly.
That was
Yeah.
great. Great to pull out
Yeah.
Fire C. We asked at the beginning. I said, I wonder if we'll see a Fire C BLJ from Poke.
We were like,
and then
what's
we
the
did,
last?
so...
Yeah, we were like, what's the last cool thing Poke could do? As opposed to doing all the swag stuff.
Yeah, because I saw like how far behind I was. I was like, I might as well just try to go for it. You go.
Yeah.
It was clean. It was really nice. And both of the tasks, long jumps in bits, also very cool to see in a race. So well done for all of that cool tech. Even if it wasn't quite enough to be Benedict, who just played really cleanly, still very cool to see. So thanks for putting on a great show for us.
Yeah, of course. It was still fun to race, and congrats, Benedict. Hope you
Thank you.
you move on further on.
I hope so
Fun
too.
on
I
the-
hope you make it
on the-
through the losers bracket. Cause
Yeah, there's stuff
yeah,
down there. Yeah, down there in the loser bracket, there is LTAs going on down there. You're dropping down into loser bracket round 2, which will take a while because, you know, loser bracket round 1 ain't sorted yet. but yeah, no, that. But yeah, where you have 2 hours or possibly more to, you know, get a run together. Do you think within that time span you can get some solid times?
Yeah, I think I could. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. I feel like I could get a pretty good time to, like, I guess it would move me back up, right, into the bracket. Like, I guess I don't really know how that works. It's just I get it.
It's
have
a
an
lot.
LTA,
It's
I
a
get
lot of
time.
LTAs down there.
Okay.
Yeah, the loser bracket
So
is
the
all
loser bracket is
LTAs.
just
Yeah,
a bunch of LTAs
Yes.
until the grand final.
exactly.
Is that
Yes.
okay?
The main bracket is races. The loser bracket is LTAs.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I think I could do it. Yeah.
You enjoy LTAs?
Oh yeah, a lot more than races, honestly. Races are so nerve-wracking. LTAs, it's like, okay, I got like a few hours. I can make something. You go.
Yeah. In the meanwhile, Benedict, you are moving onwards to the round of 16. You'll be facing someone. There's because the round of 32 above hasn't even been decided. Horror's there. Then it's so it's either the best or bombs. Whoever wins that matchup against Horror the speedruns, and then the winner of that matchup faces you. So you're pretty early in the bracket. You know, you're getting things done quickly, but. Yeah, I mean, over there, round of 16 onwards is best of 5.
Oh,
So there is more Mario getting played in those. Do you think the best of 5 changes things for you?
I mean, it really depends who I'm facing, because I think best of 5 is an advantage for the better runner. So if I'm facing the best or something, it'll be worse. But I think it would be good against bombs or something. I don't know about horror.
Alrighties. Well, but GG's. Let me pay out the prediction. I never checked how the prediction ended up looking, but oh no, it was exactly 50-50. Okay, cool.
Ooh. I wish Switch had a way to like see the predictions in VODs.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's. Now, what will be happening, alright, is that we shall delve ourselves into the waiting screen, I think, because there's this matchup that has been a little bit on the who knows for a little bit, but I think it will be happening. Between Baladron and Callus, that is back. We're getting demoted back to the round of 64 for that matchup, because there's still 3 matches in the round of 64 to go, so we should be getting that done. So we'll go to the waiting screen, and hopefully we will have that matchup ready for you, and it will be happening. But of course, for the meantime, thank you to everybody who watched this specific matchup. Of course, stay tuned if you want to see that matchup. Thank you to Kristen, of course, for dropping by, doing some commentary. Hope you enjoyed the experience.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was great.
Thank you to Poke and Benedict for, of course, playing, being part of the tournament, playing, being, quick to schedule and all that stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for
Of course,
hosting.
it's fun.
And see you in a bit.
See ya. Thanks.
Hello there, everybody. We are back. We are, in fact, having this match, even though it was not on the or schedule image posted this morning on the Discord, which, by the way, does get you additional information on the schedules and stuff, so you could join that. That's also a link down there below, but I'm advertising too much. We are back at the round of 64, and I just noticed that this text is wrong. Okay, test is now correct. There is a test at the bottom of the screen that is wrong. It's now correct. But we have here an interesting matchup ahead of us. And let's introduce the players. On one side, we have got Chilean player Baladron, who has asked me to speak Spanish to him. So I shall try, because, you know, it's a request of the player. So you will be re-witnessing the greatest Spanish known to mankind. Hola.
Hola,
¿Cómo estás?
bien, ¿y tú? Un poco nervioso.
Yo estoy bien. ¿Estás nervioso para el partido? Más, ¿cómo estás jugando? ¿Estos días estás jugando bien?
Me siento algo consistente y muy nervioso en mi primer torneo.
¿Tiene un tiempo que quieres hacer en específico?
Un 16 bajo estaría bien.
Ok, ok. Am, ¿Vas a mudar algo de tu run normal para las races?
Sí, intentaré hacer strats consistentes.
Okay. All right, I'll try to roughly explain what I just said. But yeah, Baladron saying that is feeling nervous, but it's also feeling kind of consistent. Is aiming for roughly a low 16 time to boot, and um, yeah, that is roughly it. I'm also not a good translator. But on the other side, we have got French player Callus. No, I cannot speak French. But hello.
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 You can speak French.
No.
Bonjour, my friend.
Bonjour. Comment ça va?
I'm alright, but that's my controller is not right. So I'll try just to finish my runs, and we'll see. We'll just see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure how much you've played in this setup that has kind of been invented in the past few hours, but
yes, it's kind of chaotic, but I'll try my best. Like always, but will be complicated. I think Baladron is very good, so we'll see. But I don't have high hopes on this, to be honest.
is there any, like, what would you be happy with? What would you be like, that was fine?
If I do like 17, I think it's the maximum I can do at the moment. I guess. So if Baladron make huge mistakes, I can maybe do something, but I don't know. It's uh, I don't have high hopes on this match, to be honest.
alright.
But we'll see.
Yeah, but you know, we can't let Baladron have all the fun of speaking in the native language. So say something to the French crowd. There's quite a few of them.
Yeah, that's my boys.
Yeah, say
Salut les gars! Coucou, coucou! C'est la télé!
this matchup is so scuffed. All right, let's
It's France Spain. It's like in the World Cup
yeah,
semifinals.
yes,
Yeah, it's a
so
revenge.
true. Alright. Well, I think we can get ready for the match. So get prepared. Vamos a preparar el partido.
Ok,
Déjame cuando estás listo. Me puedes decir y empezamos.
estoy listo.
Ok. Tú tienes el handicap de emulador, entonces tienes que ganar por más de 8 segundos para ganar el punto.
Ok,
Ok. Alright. Carlos, are you ready?
I'm ready to play.
Alright, I'll count down in English. Voy a contar en inglés. Espero sabe. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Good luck, Baladron.
Good luck.
Okay. The runners are off. The Mario is on the way. Okay, here's the situation. Here's the breakdown of the situation. Basically, Callus does not have a regular N64 controller. Alright, right now. Does not. It broke, tried to get another one, got another one, it didn't work either. So, basically, we're on this scuff setup where I'm pretty sure we're playing on the Hori pad itself, right? The one that's used for throws. Therefore, it's, the things are unlikely to go super well, but unfortunately, this matchup was already delayed like 2 times. So, like, it was, eventually something had to happen here. But it's a rather unfortunate situation, and Callus, already, was heavily underdog into this matchup, being like 50 seconds behind Baladron's PB, right, with the 15:59, one of the 15:59 runners, which is, one of the last seats. That's the last eligible time that you can get to be in this tournament, right? So, you cannot write a bigger underdog, but you can write a pretty alright LBOJ. That's gonna do it. We survived it, but Baladron has been, relatively did state multiple times to be nervous. Is apparently his first tournament, and therefore experiencing race nerves for the first time. It is a favorable matchup, but things can still absolutely delve in an odd fashion here. Hey, this Dark Road. Really need to think about the inputs a bit more, you can tell, but it's going to be getting through it. I don't remember who it was. I think it was like Water Turtle or something that said it during commentary here. But yeah, the best Dark World cycle is the not dying cycle. And this is going to hold very true. This is the main thing for Callus all throughout today is going to be the most relevant thing is trying to not to die. Is trying to just get the thing done. If it gets done cleanly, whatever, just try to get as much of it done in a capacity as possible, and then, hopefully you'll have a decent time, and you can hope. Because, yeah, being capable of outpacing Baladron in the current setup is unlikely, so I'll give it a go. Again, for a lot of even these Latin American runners, it is one of their first tournament experience, and therefore, they've not necessarily adapted too much to that race setting, which has caused for a couple of them to, do weirder things, weirder strats, and in general maybe not play to peak expectations. So it's gonna be interesting to see if Baladron is going to suffer from the nerves actually. But getting a nice Owlist there that so far suggests that no, it's a pretty alright start to run. Kyle going for salt, spicy. Okay. Writing yippee in chat. That's a nice thing to get. Baladron gets a texture setup in the meantime. I guess salt is not spicy. Salty. Triple jump. There we go. Things are really not going half bad right now. The start for Callus is about all that you could really ask for. Baladron is gonna keep that speed moving, getting a very, very nice that is an ambulance. Hello. Okay. But getting a nice beginning here. But Callus keeping up as much as possible. and has done a very competitive Womps. Like to see it. Alright, into SSL. Can be one of the most dangerous individual stages for both runners. Absolutely needs to keep an eye out on this plus. Baladron just throwing away the bomb and therefore not getting the opportunity to do much. We'll be backing up with what? We're backing it up with the Klepto Star. Waiting Klepto doing pretty nicely there on the backup portion. Sliding down. Okay, there we go. Callus's turn. There's also a big moment for him. Is sharp and getting in there. Okay. I mean, Callus is impressing right now, I gotta admit. Doing a lot more than advertised. Here's Baladron, who will also be getting in there. And is currently not scared. What Callus is putting up, just simply keeping the pace ever so slightly faster. Callus will be keeping the fight going to LLO at a minimum. On needs to stay careful to not down. Go. Birds. Red's first for Baladron. Callus is about to arrive. Go into the stage. Also goes for red coins first. I mean, the implication from that one chat message after Salt is that we're around. That another, how many? Dude, they're all hopping by this road. Something's going on. All right. I wish well for whoever the ambulances are going. You know, Baladron's got a side up. I've got a Mario. Got a Mario tournament to run out here. Cal is going for the side up. This could be a dangerous one. Ooh, nice. There you go. Words. Big bully for Baladron. I mean, this has just been a very clean race all throughout. Like, I gotta admit, I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it. Both runners have impressed right now. Callus managing to make the absolute most out of the setup. Baladron not really letting any pre-race nerves impact that game one performance, which we've seen happen to quite a lot of runners. You know, it happened to somebody like Dasho. Happened to both of the Venezuelan runners, which caused a bit of a mess in that matchup. Getting out of LLL at 8:38 here, Baladron. Runner who PB just the other day is not yet on speedrunner.com. Baladron's PB. It was previously a 15:12. That is the PB that is currently on speedrunner.com. I'm not sure the 15:09 will be one. I mean, it might be recorded, but anyway, it was sent to the Supernova. Is this like the match where I promote the Supernova Discord? Hey, you should join the Supernova Discord. The graphics and stuff. Anywhere else. Now it's not perfect in the lead up to boss jump. Will he even attempting it? No. Doesn't attempt it after that whole shebang. Both of them going for Toad. Baladron going to be remaining a bit ahead. It did get a longer star, by the way, so it do be like that. By the way, I don't know what Automod's doing. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It blows out like a lot of swearing. Alright, Callus. Ivan trade at the start, getting it. Both of them with one star to get. Baladron has to get emergency exit. Callus has to get watch for rolling rocks. Okay, Baladron is going to be wrapping up with a 10:37 at HMC, which is very, very nice. Callus with a bit of an awkward setup, not a great spot to ground pound, but going to be... Oh. Quite a couple of scum bits here, but going to be closing off HMC at a 10:54. I mean, unfortunate for that rolling rocks being as scuffed as it was, because that was like 10-4x and low-key Callus BB base. Alright, here we go. Mips has to grab it, manages to get the dive, and there we go. Baladron is starting to pick up a bit more time here. Mips is perhaps one of the more annoying scenarios for Callus's position, right? When you consider that, you know, it's very kind of specific movement thing, and we're on that setup that makes things a little scuffed. But hey, we're getting by it. Not too much damage done on it. Baladron missing a swim or two. I'm curious, what is Baladron going to do? Baladron's not exactly aimed for front sub. Yeah, in fact, we're not doing that. They're going for back sub. I think that's a good approach, especially when you consider that Callus doesn't do it. So you're not really losing time by going for back sub. If your opponent goes for front sub, maybe you want to go for it, but it's no. Alright, into Fire Sea. Baladron not to getting a proper rollout, and therefore no pole glitch ideas. Realizes pretty quickly could still have the ability to make this. I think it should, because this movement's pretty good, right? Yeah, that will make it even kind of safely. So doing well to adapt quickly and not going for an impossible pole glitch and then losing out on the full cycle. Callus doesn't go for pole glitch at all. Either, but will be also they're pretty alright. It's a very competitive match. I gotta admit. Like, quite a solid one. Baladron has always, ever since Dark World, which was like the main moment where Baladron even picked up this lead, it's kind of just coasted by it by getting a very solid run. Callus has managed to somehow keep up the tempo as much as possible, but the tempo is just being mildly too fast here from Baladron. You know, being dealt a pretty difficult hand from this Callus run that is exceeding expectations, is so far managing to still outclass it. Not getting the BOJ first try. Went by it the second time and catching it instantaneously on the second try. Onto the infinite stairwell. John goes, catches pretty early, and it's going to be getting up there. Callus getting it immediately. Meta. Alright, here we go. Baladron taking it very safe on the triple jump. As in fact aimed for a consistent strat when needed. Not being a run with too many swag moments. Baladron, but it's just been a very, very clean run throughout, and it's a stuff to deal with. Going for a standing left side that is going to be working out. And that looks like it's going to be the bits. Ida gets there. I think this can 15, right? With some very, very solid throws. How are these throws going to be? The wind up is kind of long, but gets throw number 1. Going for throw number 2, getting it just about. And then one more for the road. It's going to miss. Throw number 3 is going to miss. He's given some leeway into getting this. Now it's pretty close by. That will be hitting. Crazy how that hits. But yeah, gets it. Won't quite be 15 due to that. And ends up getting game number 1 with a 16:07. Callus, I mean, the most impressive part is the fact that Callus is right here. Like, what is this run? This is a pretty mad run. I mean, hey, Callus is playing, like, not with a controller. How has this happened? I have no idea. Baladron has done a pretty impossible to deal with run, but, I mean, fair enough to Callus, really. That is very, very respectable. GG's, let's hit up the runners. There. Hello, runners.
Hello, hello, GG, Baladron, GG.
Yep. Baladron. He ganado la primera race. ¿Cómo te sientes? If the microphone is on. I don't think it is.
Okay.
Oh, ¿verdad?
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo te sientes?
¿Qué dije? Nervioso, pero feliz. La verdad me temblaban las manos ahí en pit.
Yeah. ¿Estás de Turán?
Sí, algo.
Okay. Alright. On the other side, I'm also curious to hear Callus. What did you think of that?
I think I couldn't do better than that, except for the missed throw. Everything went well, and it was not in training, so I'm pretty lucky, I guess. I can do more than that, so if Baladrons make just low 16 every time, I can't do anything.
I mean that run was going pretty crazy, right? I mean, like, I don't know if it was PB pace, but it was like getting there for a bit.
I was in PB pace till HMC, I guess, when
Yeah.
I missed the TG box, Triple Jump box. I think I was in pace there, but when I missed it, it was close. In bits I could like low 16, but I missed my bit a little, and I missed a throw, so it was complicated to do better in the end game.
Yeah. I mean, does that run feel replicatable to you? Like, do you think you can do a lot of that again? Did that feel comfortable?
I think I can, but I can do that, and I can also do a 20 minutes, so I'm I'm still not very confident.
Alright. Well, I guess let's get ready for race 2.
Yep. Just wait.
Yeah. While y'all prepare for race 2, I'm gonna quickly do one thing. Hold on, let me be Okay, I'm back. Baladron, ¿está
Yeah,
listo?
I'm ready to go if Baladron is ready.
Alright,
Estoy
I think
listo.
already. I'll do countdown. We'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Yeah, Baladron.
Yep.
Alright, the runners are off here. Extremely impressive game one here from both runners. Absolutely. Baladron managing to pull through a very, very good time, a very, very good pace that absolutely puts him at the level of the 15OX runners. And I mean, with paces like that, absolutely is looking like a fierce force if he can keep this up. But on the other side, Callus with a very, very impressive opening time there that would have caught any mistake from Baladron with a surprise game one win. But Baladron didn't make any of that, so it was all in vain. But the runners keep on moving. There were a mountain ton of channel points bet, and a lot of them were for Baladron, who ended up getting 26,282 channel points, which is quite a lot. In the meantime, Callus got 5,681. So if Callus does win, the economy will be shifting quite a bit. Need to see Baladron getting a nice LBLJ. Callus's turn. These are always the scariest moments. Go. Oh, it's so close. It was looking good, but it's not quite going to be going to the Bowser door. That clips a fence. Has to try for it again. Okay, there we go. That will be getting in there. Fortunate. There. Baladron. King. Pretty safe. Getting into this. Yeah, I mean, I've been, Baladron, not a runner that I personally known too much about, to be honest, prior to this. Kind of a newer runner on the scene. Has been, way the leading runner in terms of time out of the new set of Latin American runners, right? That have popped up, a lot of which are in this tournament, but is looking to represent not just Chile, but the entirety of the continent, of the region. With these types of times, could absolutely at that level. Because it was very solid, but like thought out set of strats that still led to very, very fast paces. So need to see how he can replicate this as we're heading into the star collection phase of the run. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Baladron delving straight towards Owlus, getting some clean movement to it, and getting the triple jump Owlus. There we go. You see, it's very composed, because with movement that clean, you can probably do double jump Owlus. But, doesn't do it. Just stops and goes for triple jump. Unless we'll do the texture setup. Lined it up. Yep, there we go. Kai's going for another assault. No, not quite. This time, no. This run is not looking like having all of the magic of the first. For Callus. French runner. And also tournament organizer. I always like to mention it. Again, I always find that French tournament I run to be very, very impressive. So I like to give credit where it's due as a tournament organizer of that tournament. I don't think it's happening this year, right? Alright, there we go, getting cannonless. You know, still owlless to go. It is still happening? I mean, when? Pretty late into the year. Like winter now? Baladron, not quite get it last first try. But Kyle's gonna be going downstairs. It's happening sooner than I think. Okay, well I'm gonna. All I'm saying is that I'm checking that out when it's happening. All right, somebody's gotta tap me in on that because I want to observe. All right, here we go. Plus ideas. It's an interesting angle. Baladron is making it work. And I spoke too soon, and it will be surviving. Good job on surviving. As still the Klepto star, luckily enough, so it's not like that bad. Yeah, it looked a little bit leftwards, and in fact, it was leftwards. Alice here with a little bit of an opportunity if Baladron needs to get one more miss at the plus. But Kyles needs to get it. This looks like it's gonna work. It in fact will. Nice plus there from Callus. Okay, Baladron. Backups are running out. Is going for a double jump plus. A little bit to the right. And he is getting in. There we go. Physius and Mario both rated, by the way. The other Mario raid was a couple of minutes ago, but I miss it because I don't have a raid alert. We gotta we gotta make a raid alert, bro. Is there a way to put raids in the stream element shot? That still annoys me. But yeah, thank you to both Physius and Mario for their respective raids. I appreciate them, even if I don't see them. I promise. Telepathically. Alright. Alice is heading towards LLL. Baladron is already making progress in the stage. Did drop signal. Oh, taking a burn there. Okay. Maybe risking it, depending on this bully, but the bully was agreed. And we also take it pretty safe. Yeah, Baladron has this good capability of turning things safe. You know? Of like twisting to easier strats when something doesn't work. You know? Of like, okay, Thermoplast didn't work. Then we'll do the double jump, you know? Like it's that adaptability within the strats themselves that I've noticed, you know? Like low health, there we go. Do take it chill at the end of the big bully. You know, it's a lot of quick little things that little adjustments that are helping Baladron quite a lot here in keeping the race steady. You know, there are things that can crumble, and they have happened to Baladron, but Baladron has managed to not crumble down them. Solid. Right. Baladron is now heading towards HMC. Alice is yet again remaining competitive. I mean, Callus is like dramatically undersold how much he can do fully on the Hori pad because it's been more impressive than Callus has made it sound. Callus made it sound like getting a sub 20 was going to be impossible. But this stuff is just solid. I mean, like, yeah, there's a couple things, but I think that's reasonable for a 1559 runner to do, just like in general. Really being quite alright. Alright, Cal's going for it. The triple box jump, but grabbing it. Unfortunately, Mario's very off angle. Cal's gives up. Gets emergency exit instead. Baladron in the meantime only has one more star to go. I also have 2 after picking up this Toad Star. I mean, heading into the end game, it's looking pretty good for the Chilean runner. Absolutely not the first Chilean runner to hop into this tournament. There has been a couple in the past. Seba 54 in this tournament. Last year, Session also participated. Okay, Cal's not getting triple bottom. What is the idea? We're going to do this side flip. Needs to not miss the platform. But yeah, I mean, what are you going to do if a thing is scuffed? Needs to quickly find a different idea. And again, the most important part is getting the star. So, into the outer docks. Baladron goes. Callus is going to be closing out if a relatively respectable, going to be about like 50 seconds behind, I think. Roughly 50 seconds behind Baladron. Maybe a minute. Considering the length of the MIP split. Baladron's already heading towards Fire Seat. What will we be seeing? As we know, we're not doing glitch. It's actually a rare variation, right? Because in run number 1, Baladron did try for Bow Glitch, didn't get it, got like some dust and like immediately bailed on it and still got the cycle. Here we're just straight up bailing on it from the start. We do get it. Maybe it has factored in the calculations, which he's seeming to do a lot of calculations, but in these calculations has decided that it's not really worth it. Risk missing the cycle. Commendable. That's almost way too angled for the DD sub, but gonna be getting the start. And I mean, getting a respectable run for the situation across. Is Baladron is just playing different. That ledge grab, but before Callus will complicate things here by quite a bit. And yeah, it's in fact not gonna allow. Michael. Unfortunate. Right, Baladron into the BOJs. With the opportunity go to not catching either of the first 2 goes at the stairs. But not the third either. Okay. Will it be the 4th? No. Will it be the 5th? Maybe? Okay, that will be getting past. Callus missed the fire seeder, by the way. I don't even know how that happened. Look, all I'm saying... Bro, Callus, what look, you're playing respectably. But aren't you playing on the throws controller? This is the part that should be normal. Oh well, it happens. Alright. Here's Baladron in bits now. They're looking at pretty safe in this position. Is in fact going for the pull. Again, one of many calculations Baladron does. I mean, in this match, it's gonna be really interesting. I'm actually really interested to see Baladron against tougher opposition, because it's gonna be an interesting, very, very interesting matchup. Because you know, while Callus definitely put up a fight, it of course was complicated from the get-go. Baladron has definitely approaching matches. Seems very versatile, and a lot of tricks up his sleeve with which things he does. Amount of variations that we saw. Just cases, it's quite a lot between them. So it's very interesting to witness. Missed the throw, getting the second, going to be closing out a high 16, a 16 at 5x. Callus maybe gonna be mildly annoyed that you know the 16 5x was not in the run where Callus was getting around that time, but that's the way of the game sometimes. Baladron manages to win 2-0. Callus, GG, fair play. Did I think a lot more that than you know, even himself was realistically expecting. I think. Does Callus want to finish this run? No, that's the question. I don't know. Maybe. I think we'll look at it. Give it a watch. Why not? Now these throws gonna go for Callus. Throw number 1. Throw number 2. And throw number 3. Alright, at least a nice set of throws to close Callus's main bracket journey. Callus will be dropping down into the losers bracket LTAs after putting up the fight, getting an 18-16 there. Undefinite runners. Hello, runners.
Hey,
Hola.
GG's, Baladron.
GG.
This is
GG's.
my friend. Sorry, I can't speak Spanish to tell you GG's. Like, obrigado. No, it's Portuguese. Yes.
Yeah. Well, look.
Felicidade.
GG is a universal language.
Yes.
You know, the language of the GG.
Yes.
You know, the GLs, the GGs. Everybody knows.
It's international, yes.
But GG Baladron, he ganado. Con ese 16-52.
La verdad estuvo bien. Estuve muy nervioso, pero al menos no me morí. Pero estoy feliz.
Esta unas cosas diferentes en esta run.
Sí.
One.
Eh,
This is an impossible question for me to ask. I do not know the word. I have a question I want to ask, but the words are not happening. Oh well.
eh,
We gotta stick to the simple stuff. ¿Jugaste de cómo jugaste? ¿O quieres mejorar
es,
para el próximo?
sí, la verdad, lo que me gustaría mejorar es Cell.
Yeah.
Pero el resto lo demás estuvo bien.
Yeah. On the meantime, Callus, is this run, I guess, more like what you were expecting?
Exactly. That's exactly what I told you. Like before the run started, I told you I can do this run again, but I can also do a 20. I was not far away to the 20. You know, it's complicated. So I think I was pretty lucky the first run to pretty much get everything right, and this one is more like what I expected from this setup that I had like yesterday. You know.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm not mad. I think I played well in the first game. I think Baladron went just better, and it's okay. I think I will be better in the losers if there is a losers.
There is a losers.
And,
There's the LTAs down there and the losers. Yeah,
oh,
that's
oh,
what's
oh,
going on
oh.
down there.
So I think I will be better with my with another setup, like a better one, because today was complicated. But I'm very happy to have done a mid 16. I think I was not expecting a mid 16 to be honest in no resets, so I'm pretty happy. Congrats to Baladron because he played very well. I think I would have won the first against many people, you know,
Yeah.
in this tournament. I would have won the first against many people in this tournament, but he went just better and did a low 16.
Yeah, it was a very
So
good time.
it's so congrats to him, and I'm not mad because I think I played well, but I'm mad because I couldn't gave all I got normally, you know.
Yeah.
That's the little thing, but it's okay. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean, you said before the match started, right, that you were kind of trying to just try, you know, you were trying to
Yeah, it was like
have a
that.
respectable match, you know,
Yeah.
uh, like give it a fight. Do you think that you gave it a fight? Do you think you did?
I think
You achieved the
I gave
mission?
a pretty good fight in the first race.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the first run. In the first run, I gave a pretty good fight to Baladron, I think, because it was close and he did a low 16. I don't know if you realized that. It's like it's like two very good runs, I think, in no reset.
Yeah.
So I think I did a pretty good fight in the first.
Yeah, I mean, if you think
In
about
the
it,
second, it
if you were
was
to swap the Baladron runs, this would be 1-1.
yeah,
Yeah. So like,
exactly,
yeah,
exactly. But it's the law of the no resets and the law
yeah.
of the game. So he won like he won respectably 2-0 like that. And but I think the second match was more than an execution than a fight, you know, for him.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm still pretty happy with the first run.
You know, heading into the losers bracket, do you have any like ETA on a controller, on like the proper setup? I do.
Yeah. I think I will have it in the next days, so it's okay. Like Monday or Tuesday, maybe. I hope so. So I hope I can play very soon and give my best.
All right.
But I'm still pretty happy with the runs today.
Y Baladron, tú vas a la próxima ronda, a ronda 2, donde vas a enfrentar el ganador de Gilkan versus Vita Blue. ¿Tienes alguna opinión sobre el próximo partido? Tu siguiente partido.
Eh, eh, la verdad, el único que conozco es Silkan y sé que es bueno. Y lo otro es que GG's a Calas y que qué triste lo de su control.
Yeah, es triste. Pues, So there we have it. That was today's Supernova shenanigans. We have had ourselves a batch of matches. Now, where should we go? That is the interesting question. You know where I think we should go? I think we'll raid Z's. Yes, they're on a waiting screen, but Nova's going to play. And, I feel like there's a correlation. So, we can, well, at least the French crowd will know what to do next. So yes, we'll launch you over to that waiting screen, right? And you can see that Zisa, by the way, hosting the Summer 70 Spectacular. But yeah, that race in Winners Round 2 will be happening between Jaquarium and Benova in a bit. So we shall raid and launch you all over there if you want to keep seeing more Mario tournaments action. In the meantime, for this tournament, oh yeah, true, I do gotta pay out the petition. But yeah, for this tournament, you can of course follow to witness more matches taking place in the next couple of days. Thank you to everybody who watched this prize. This prize pool. Thank you to everybody who watched this this matchup. As a viewer, you can contribute to the prize, but I don't know why I randomly said the words. Thank you to, of course, Baladron and Callus for
Thank you for
playing.
the cast.
Yes.
Thank you for the cast, and GG's Baladron again.
Gracias.
Yeah, we will see you both again. We will be back tomorrow for more Mario, and yeah, goodbye, good luck, and see you tomorrow.